Okay, so already I have been explained to you one history lesson, that is sources, then one more lesson, that is political science, meaning and the importance of political science. And now today I am going to start with geography. Geography, first lesson, that is the earth or living planet. The earth or living planet. Okay, do you know where we are living? Yes, of course. It is on the earth. We are living on the earth. Okay, it is the third planet from the sun. It is the third planet. How will you tell third planet? Can you name the planets? Yes, one by one. Yes, it is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Okay, so all the planets. So according to mention, that is the Earth is the third planet. Earth is the third planet from the sun. Okay, so Earth is the home for all forms of life like plants, animals and human beings. Because it is having characteristic. What are the things? It is having range of temperature, then suitable distance from the sun, then it is having life supporting gases, and then atmosphere, water cycle. So all these features are there in the earth, and that is why it is called as a living planet. Okay, it's called as living planet. Our earth is being called by different names. Some call it as living planet, and some call it as unique planet, and some call it as watery planet or blue planet. Okay, they call it by different names. It is having life existing characters. What are the life existing characters? It is having oxygen. It is having atmosphere. Okay, it is having life supporting gases. Because of all these features, it is said to be the living planet. Okay, so now the size of the earth. What is the size of the earth? Size of the earth. It is 4 times greater than the moon. 4 times greater. 4 times greater than the moon. 107 times less than that of the sun. Okay, it is less than 107 times less than that of sun. Okay, now it is the total geographical area. The total geographical area is 510 million square kilometers. 510 million square kilometers. Out of which, in that 510 million square kilometers, that is 361. That is 70.78% is covered with water, and the rest is 149. 149, that is 29.22% is covered by land. Okay, 70.78 covered. 70.78% is covered by water, and 29.22% is covered by land. Okay, so now thus the earth has unequal distribution. This is more and this is less. That is uneven distribution of land and water. Okay, it is not having evenly, it is not distributed. This extent is more, water is more, and the land is less. Okay, now the earth shape is described as geode. What is the shape? It is described as geode. G-E-O-I-D, geode. Geode means, what does it mean? Earth shape. It is mentioned the earth is flattened at the poles and bulges at the equator. Bulges means what? Bulges at the equator. Okay, now the equatorial diameter. Now equatorial diameter. This is equatorial diameter. That is 12,000. See, 12,714 square kilometers. That is polar diameter. See, this equatorial diameter is 12,756, whereas the polar diameter is 12,740 kilometers. Okay, and now the equatorial circumstances, that is this equatorial circumstances, it is 40,000, see, 40,076, whereas this polar circumstances, it is 40,008 kilometers. Okay, that is it's having 42 kilometers differences in 42 kilometers. So that is the proof. That is the proof of regarding the geode shape of the earth. Okay, earth shape, geode shape. So this is it is having 42 kilometers differences. 42 kilometers differences. This is equatorial and this is polar circumstances. Okay, so now the land bodies of the earth are known as continents. Okay, the land bodies of this earth are there. There are 7 continents. How many continents are there? There are 7 continents. That is Asia, Africa, America, South America, Antarctica, Europe and Australia. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many continents? 7 continents are there. That is Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe and Australia. Okay, among them, that is Asia. It is the largest continent. Asia is the largest continent. Then Australia. It is the smallest continent. Okay, these are all the land bodies. Land bodies are called as the continent. There are 7 continents, that is Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe and Australia. Among them, Asia is the largest continent and Australia is the smallest continent. Okay, now the large water bodies on the earth is called oceans. That is the large water bodies. These are, I told you, it is of the land bodies. Okay, these are all land bodies are called as continents. Land bodies are called continents. Now water bodies are called as oceans. What is called as? That is oceans. Water bodies are called as oceans. So there are 4 oceans. Okay, that is the water bodies. The large water bodies on the earth are called oceans. There are 4 major ocean bodies are called as continents, and there are 7 continents. And now the water bodies, the water bodies are called as oceans. So there are 4 major oceans. That is Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean and the Arctic Ocean. How many oceans? 4 oceans. Okay. Among them, the Pacific Ocean is the largest. Which is this one? That is the Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean. Pacific is the largest ocean and deepest. Largest and deepest. Very deepest. Whereas this Arctic Ocean, it is the smallest ocean. Understood? It is the smallest ocean and shallowest. Opposite for deepest, what is it? Shallowest. Okay. So now it is the smallest and shallowest ocean. You now understand? In continent, I told you Asia is the largest continent and the Australia is the smallest continent. And when I talk about about the water bodies, that is the oceans. There, Pacific Ocean is the largest and deepest, whereas the Arctic Ocean, it is the smallest and shallowest ocean. Did you all understand, children? Yes, you know now the water bodies and the land bodies. Okay, now the land and water are unevenly distributed. In the beginning itself I told you, this percentage, that is 70.78% is covered with water and the rest, that is 29.22% is covered with land. So there you will understand it is unevenly distributed. Okay, the water and the land, it is unevenly distributed between the northern and southern hemisphere. Northern and southern hemisphere. Okay, northern and southern hemisphere. Okay, it is unevenly distributed. You know the climate was distributed, is it? So here it is unevenly distributed between the northern and the southern hemisphere. Now the northern hemisphere has 60% of land. Okay, northern hemisphere. 40% of water. Therefore, see, it is called as land hemisphere, or it is called as land hemisphere. So, this northern hemisphere, it is having land. So, this is more. 60% is more. So, it is called as, what it is called as? It is called as land hemisphere. Understood? This is 60 and this is 40. Water is less. So, it is called as land hemisphere. Understood? So, now next it is the, therefore it is called as the land hemisphere. Land, there is 61% or 81% of water and 19% of land in southern hemisphere. This is in the southern hemisphere. There I told you northern hemisphere. It is in the southern hemisphere. Okay, in the northern hemisphere, what I told you, the northern hemisphere has 60% of land and the rest, that is 40% of water. Okay, now therefore it is called as land hemisphere. Whereas the opposite to that is called, on the other hand, there is 81% of water and 19% of land. So what it will be called as? Yes, it is called as, what it is called? There I told you land. Okay, so it is called as water hemisphere. Understood? Here water is more. Water is more. So it is called as water hemisphere. Understood? It is called as water hemisphere. Okay, this is southern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere, 81% of water and 19% of land. And that is why it is called as water hemisphere. Understood? So opposite of that northern, I told you, northern side it is 60% of land and 40% of water. So it was called as land hemisphere. Understood? So now next I will start with that is latitudes and longitudes. Latitudes and longitudes. Okay. So you have the features. What are the features of the earth? What are the features of the earth? That is, earth has a powerful magnetic. Facts about the earth. It is, earth has a powerful magnetic, that is, field. It is having a powerful magnetic field. Then there is only one natural satellite of the planet, that is earth. It is the only natural satellite. Then earth is the only planet that is not named after any god. Okay, it is not named after any god. Then the earth is the deepest planet in the solar system. It is the deepest. Then the earth rotation is gradually slowing. These are all the facts about the earth. Okay, now next I will be going to, that is the latitudes and longitudes. Latitudes and the longitudes. Okay, you will be knowing what is latitude and longitude. You know that is equator divides the entire world, entire earth. That is the equator. Equator only divides the entire earth, okay, into two equal parts. That is horizontally as well as vertically. Okay, so now the prime meridian, it is also dividing the earth vertically. Okay, the prime meridian give you the correct distance. Okay, so the equator, it divides the entire earth equally. Okay, it will divide the earth equally into two equal parts. Okay, into two equal parts. That is horizontally and vertically. The equator, okay, that is equator horizontally. Okay, then this is the prime meridian. Prime meridian, it divides the earth vertically. This is vertically and this is horizontally. Horizontally, it divides. Okay, now this part is called as Western Hemisphere. Western Hemisphere. And this part is called as Eastern Hemisphere. Eastern Hemisphere. Okay, now this side is called as North Pole and this side is called as South Pole. Understood? South Pole. So equator, that is latitude, it is parallel to the equator. Okay, now this numbers of the equator, it is increases by 0. It starts from 0, that is 30 degree, 30, 60, 90 and so on. Okay, now next the prime meridian. The prime meridian, it comes into minus 30, okay, minus 30, minus 60, negatively it is increasing. Okay, now negative, southern hemisphere 30 is negative, that is southern hemisphere. Okay, next they are also called parallels. Okay, they are also called as parallels. Okay, now as I told you, that is the earth is spherical in shape. That is in spherical in shape. The earth is spherical in shape. Therefore, it is difficult to locate the places, the direction and calculate distance between places. Okay, in order to understand the different places on the earth and the extent, that is only this one, that is this latitude and longitudes are there. Okay, to know the position, distance and direction, east and west or north and south, a network to the lines are drawn to the globe. Have you seen the globe? Lines drawing from the globes. Okay, that is the lines drawing from the globe. These are known as line of latitudes and longitudes. Understood? That is the line. The line is called as lines of latitude and longitude. The horizontal lines are of latitudes and the vertical ones are longitudes. The horizontal lines are called as the latitudes and the vertical lines are called as the longitudes. These lines intersect with each other at right angles and create a network called the graticule. Okay, so there, that is the about the latitudes. Okay, latitude, it is a imaginary line. Latitude is a imaginary line that joins all the places which have the same angular distances. Understood? So all lines of latitudes are circles and parallel to the equator. Important latitude, what is the important latitude? That is 0 degree latitude, that is equator or great circle. Next it is 23.5 north latitude, that is Tropic of Cancer. Okay, Tropic of Cancer. Next 66.5 north latitude Arctic Circle. So these are all the important latitudes. Okay, latitudes, which give you the exact distances. Understood? Next class I will be explaining you about the longitudes. Next class I will continue, that is longitudes, longitude and time, local time, standard time and time zones. Then international dateline. This all I will be explaining to you in the next class. Okay. So now I will be sending you the off notes of this. Off notes I will send about the Earth, our living planet. By the way, I think I should send you the note. I have sent you already the political science notes as well as history notes. Okay. I think you have completed the notes as well as the homeworks also. Now try to complete this notes and finish it in time. Okay children, don't waste your time. Thank you.